Billie Eilish just released a live performance of her new single NDA, but after receiving backlash for obvious use of auto-tune, Finneas has come to her defense, stating that it was actually intentional. Let's get into it. If you've ever witnessed the captivating magic show that Billie Eilish puts on the moment she takes the stage, you'd know the girl's got some serious pipes. If you haven't witnessed that yet, be sure to put that on your 2022 bingo card or run, don't walk to her next live performance. But speaking of live performances, Billie and her brother Finneas released a version of her newest single NDA in live form to YouTube on Thursday, and as per usual, it did not disappoint. Billie belted out the emotional track while Finneas took the reins on the synthesizer, but it seems many fans took a front row seat in heavily judging the performance for its use of auto-tune in Billie's vocals throughout the track. You couldn't save me, but you can't let me go. True Billie fans know for a fact that she doesn't need the assistance of auto-tune or any voice correction for that matter, but many took offense to the fact that this new sound is nothing like the Billie they got to know and love. One user wrote, "Billie, I love you, but please don't perform it on tour with auto-tune," while another fan thought that it made her sound too robotic. With a flood of mixed comments, Finneas jumped in and defended the production of the track, explaining that hearing the auto-tune sound was not an accident. He said, "Y'all act like auto-tune is this crutch people lean on when they can't sing. Auto-tune is cool. If you can hear auto-tune, it's on purpose. Almost every single pop star's vocals are drenched in Melodyne, and you probably can't even tell. Auto-tune is completely different." Despite the backlash, other fans have been coming to Finneas's and Billie's defense, like one fellow artist who actually enjoyed the change in her tone. They responded to Finneas saying, "Listening to NDA and hearing the auto-tune made me feel more secure in myself when I'm recording myself. You and Billie always break boundaries and continue to. I think it makes the song 100 times better." Others are simply loving the added touch it gives her voice, knowing very well that she doesn't need it in the slightest. It's important to note that as artists evolve, so will their sound. Billie will likely always incorporate some of her original sound in her music, but experimenting is a natural part of an artist's progression, and personally, hearing artists experiment with their sound during their careers is something I really enjoy. Regardless of your opinion of NDA, you cannot deny that the chorus is actual gold. And we'll be adding this one to the list of Billie songs that will remain living rent-free in our heads for the rest of the year. Speaking of Billie's new music, click right over here to see what she had to say to the haters claiming this is her flop era of music. Crazy, I know. After that, let me know your thoughts on Finneas's response to the backlash in the comments section below. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on socials at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.